Good morning and welcome to Frank's School. This is a misty Sunday morning. Maybe if I pan very slowly, it'll stay in focus. I built a lot of pallet fence in the last week or so. There's those gaps, like that gap right there. There's a gap right there. I'll close them in, but you know, with using pallets, you want to try to use the same kind of pallet. I will fence that in. This is the original fence that I made. I did it zigzag. I've since learned that there's a use for that. That's fine, but there's probably a better way to do it, which maybe I'll explain later. I've begun to work on the roof of the blacksmith shop. What a relief. There's the one building that I came close enough to finishing that building that I stopped because I knew what I was going to do and I didn't have to go any further, and it stood like that for about a year. It looks a little bit sad, but there's going to be about 20 of those, and they'll look fine when I'm done. But this, and up there, let's see, that right centered, that's the wrap that I'll use to make all these, anything I want in pallets white. I'll wrap it with that bale wrap. But it's tumbled in, the walls up to the rail, they're tumbled in on that because I just haven't had the money to go to the sawmill. It takes about, $20 for the rail that's needed right there, and then, etc. There's going to be 2 buildings right there, or 3 actually, a little one in the middle. But once again, I just haven't really had the money to go to the sawmill to do the rails and further. But it doesn't matter. They'll wait. They'll wait. The main thing is before winter, I do need to get up off the ground. That's the impossible garden, which continued to be fairly impossible. All right, while I'm here, the reason I'm here really, and where I'm standing, is because yesterday, and maybe the day before, I built this very, very quickly. Well, I didn't hurry. It just didn't take very long to build, and no money. What it is, it's different from the other huts that I've built. This is going to be a workstation for building windmills. And let me go out where a door is going to be. But I say a door, I'm not sure it'll ever get any higher than it is right now, because it's 12 by 12. And a building that's 12 by 12 would be 144 square feet. That's more than 100 square feet. And I would have to think about things like taxes and I suppose code. I don't know. No, not code, but a permit. But I wanted to, but it won't be a building, I don't think, ever. I might put a tarp over it because it's just a workstation. It's going to be a place to assemble windmills. And I wanted to show you how simply I did this. There's, I think, 12 pallets underneath there. 3 of them are half. I had to saw them in half, but the other ones are whole. And all I did, I had no tools except something to cut wire with, and a level, and a straight edge. That was it. No hammer, no saw. All I did was to cut wire with nippers. I just wired everything together, at least for now. Again, because I just don't have the money and the time just yet to go buy the lumber for the rail, which will go here. Even the sill, I don't have a sill. I just laid old wood I had laying around down to act like a sill. Right here is going to be not this, but this is where I stand. But right there, those 3 points are the 3 points, they're level, where I'll construct, not permanently, but to see how it goes, I'll construct the first tetrahedron that will sit underneath the windmill. The windmill, in fact, which I intend to put over that pair of roofed benches. This is so otherworldly in a way, which is one of the things I wanted. It has begun to slow traffic up. People drive past here and they slow up to look at what is he doing. There's nothing they've ever seen that looks like this. And that's part of my purpose. I mean, when it gets to be pretty, which I think I can make it pretty, I'm quite sure I can make it pretty. It'll look like a village in some country, not the United States. That's for sure. So anyway, as quick as I did this, and why I've done this really was just to have a level spot to be able to construct things. And this was just wood that I had laying around, and that rug just refuses to decompose, so I used it. The goats immediately decided, hey, that's a nice place to lay, and they helped me. All right, maybe I'll step back up here, and not sure what else to tell you right now. Oh, I guess I could tell you this, that I have enough pallets that I'll probably be adding maybe 100 yards or more to the fencing before winter. And as I add those, maybe if I zoom, you can see that that white plastic post, and there's one right there. I free them up, and so I can use them elsewhere. But gradually I wouldn't use them at all. Alright, maybe finally I hear a car coming on this quiet Sunday morning, so maybe we'll watch the car go by. And then I'll say, see you next time. There it goes. Oh, two of them. They didn't slow up a bit. Bye now.